Okay, so this was a video or a question that I was asked about. I said that I'd make a quick video just trying to run down how to do this because it's a Venn diagram question. It's a little bit more work, so I thought that I'd just maybe try to go through it this way. All right, so let's give it a look with just the PowerPoint up there. Okay, so I've taken the liberty to set up the Venn diagram beforehand. So we have a guidance counselor is planning to schedule for 30 students. So there's 30 students in total. So this entire square should add up to 30. 16 students want French. So that means if we look at the French circle here, so the French circle, it has to add up to 16. Then if we look at the Spanish circle, the entire circle has to add up to 16. And if we look at the Latin circle, the entire circle has to add up to 11 because 11 students want to take Latin. Now, 5 students want to take both French and Latin, and of these, 3 want to take Spanish as well. So if you want to take French and Latin, and you want to take Spanish, well, guess what? You want to take all 3 of these. So what that means is that, um, let me just try to throw this number in here. That means that there's 3 people who want to take all 3. So I'm just going to have to do some copy and pasting to get these numbers up here. So, okay. So 3 people want to take all 3. Okay. So let me set that up so that these things come up over here so that doesn't get too confusing. Okay, so there was 5 people who want to take French and Latin. 3 of them want to take Spanish as well. So what that means is that of the French and Latin, so of the 5 people who want to take French and Latin, there's only 2 that just want to take French and Latin, that don't want to take Spanish. So I'm going to grab a 2 here, and I'm going to move it over to French and Latin, which is right over here. This is where French and Latin intersect, but they don't intersect Spanish, so that's just French and Latin. Okay, so next we know that there are 5 students who want only Latin. So I take a 5 and I put it in this only Latin category right here. That would be only Latin. Then I have 8 students who want to take only Spanish. So I go over the only Spanish category and I put that 8 right there. Okay, so next what I'm looking at here is I'm saying, okay, is there any way that I can work with the information I have? Because I've now ran out of basic information just to fill stuff out. So I know that there's 16 students who want to take French. Okay, is there anything that I can do with that? No, because I have 2 empty spots. There's 16 that want to take Spanish. Can I do anything with that? No, because there's 2 empty spots. But then there are 11 who want to take Latin. Well, look at that. I have 1 empty space in Latin. So all I have to do is go 11 minus 3 minus 2 minus 5. So if I add up 3 plus 2 plus 5, that gives me 10. 11 minus 10 is 1. So that means I have this number here. Now what I can do is I can look over into that Spanish space, and I can say, okay, I have 1 missing space for Spanish. So there are 16 students who want to take Spanish. So if I go 8 plus 3 plus 1, that's 12. 16 minus 12 is 4. Okay, and now I have 1 missing blank space in French, and I know that the entire French circle has to add up to 16. So if I go 4 plus 3 plus 2, that's 9. 16 minus 9 is 7. So that means that how many students want to take only French? I'm just going to put this in red here. 7. There's 7 students who only want to take French. So hopefully this video made some sense. It's something that I hope that there's some value in for those of you who are struggling a little bit with these types of questions. All right.